Yo, what is good, peasants? My name is JB, and I'm back here today with my week, whatever, battle in the BBR. This week we are taking on the homie Grandmaster D.Rey. Definitely be sure to go check him out in the description down below, as well as all the other coaches, as always. So, yeah, we're getting pretty late in the BBR season, and unfortunately, having lost pretty much every game since week one, my season is over. So, we're kind of just playing spoiler now and just trying to in this season on a high note and win a damn game, because it's been a minute since we've won a game. So we're just kind of trying to play spoiler, kind of trying to get back on track for stuff we have coming up in the future, and just try to start winning some damn games again. So unfortunately, we will not be making a playoff run. I believe that will end my streak of having made BBR playoffs in every season. So that's a little bit unfortunate. But let's go ahead and look at Mr. D.Rey's team. You can see he has the Tornadus Therian, the Clefable, the Hippowdon, Slowbro, Dracozolt, Colossal, Berserker, Tangela, Dottler, Morgrim, and Noctowl. So he has 5 very, very, very good Pokemon in Torn through Dracozolt. So definitely had to be on the lookout for, I definitely expect all 5 of those Pokemon to come, and they can all put in a ridiculous amount of work, both offensively and defensively, just being very hard to break, as well as being, very potent. Offensive Pokemon as well, specifically Torn and Dracozolt, just being able to plow through teams on their own without really needing to do much. Clef can be it's just a toxic Pokemon to play. It can do anything. Calm Mind, Store Power, bullshit. Cosmic Power, I think, is a thing that it gets. I'm pretty sure it gets Cosmic Power. I'm almost positive Clef. I don't fucking know. Either way, Clef's you never want to play a Clef. Hippo and Slowbro is just a gross defensive duo that is going to be very hard to take down. Those 5 Pokemon are locks to come. And then the rest of his team is a little bit interesting. Colossal and Berserker are both decent, if not great Pokemon that can do some stuff and some things. I'm actually pretty sure Colossal was not Colossal when we played this game. I don't remember what Colossal was, but I don't think it was Colossal when we played this game. I don't remember. Either way, it's what's on my screen, so I'm going to talk like it was what was here. So, decent Hazard Setter and Remover. Decently bulky, has a lot of weaknesses, but it has a lot of fun moves. So Colossal's cool, not really sure if he brings it though. Berserker is a decent hard hitting steel type that can pivot. It's all right. And then Tangela, it's thick. Dottler, Morgrim, and Noctowl aren't Pokemon. Dottler gets webs, Morgrim gets screens, Noctowl, yeah. So let's go ahead and talk about the team that we are bringing. First off, we have Milady, our Frostlass. I couldn't think of a name, so we went with Milady. Yeah. Life Orb with Cursed Body. We have Spikes, Ice Beam, Shadow Ball, and Taunt. 60 HP, 4 defense, 132 special attack with a modest nature, 236 Spadef, and 76 speed. So basically what this EV spread allows me to do is live a Heat Wave from Life Orb, Torn, and Oko it back with the Ice Beam. It also has enough special attack that allows it to a KO. Slowbro with Shadow Ball. Taunt is very nice to be able to annoy stuff like Clef, Hippowdon, potentially even Slowbro. With slower things too, like Dottler specifically. So Taunt looks really nice here. And then his removal options honestly aren't great. On a team like his, Torn is super pressured to run Defog if he wants to have removal, which I don't think you want to run removal on a Torn. Let me just go ahead and make this a little bit bigger for you guys while I'm talking. But yeah, I don't think you want to run Defog on Torn on a team like this, because I feel like you just want Torn to be more focused on being offensive. And then other than that, his only other removal options are Noctowl, which is not a Pokemon and is not going to be able to remove hazards versus Frostlass at all. Because if I could take hits and Oko a Torn, Noctowl just we don't care about it. And then Colossal can run Rapid Spin, of course, so that is a thing, but we do have Taunt for that. We can also do a crap load with Shadow Ball to Colossal, so I'm not super concerned with that. So I think Spikes are going to be really solid here. They look really good, and I think he's going to have a difficult time removing hazards, so that would be a nice time to go ahead and try to Spike stack my mans. Next up, we have Khaleesi, our Nidoqueen, with a Sugar Berry. We have Toxic Spikes, Poison Jab, Ice Punch, and Earthquake. So we got a nice little physical Nidoqueen coming in here. And for the same reason that we are running Spikes on Frostlass, we are running T-Spikes here on Nidoqueen, because he does not have a grounded Poison. And once again, He doesn't have the best removal option, so I thought it'd be fine to go ahead and try to spike stack him. The main reason we are running physical Nidoqueen is because I feel like you run a Spadef Clef here, and while what was I gonna say? While Sludge Wave, Shift Force Sludge Wave to a Fizdef Clef does not guarantee to a KO. Physical Poison Jab to a Spadef Clef does to a KO. I think that is basically Poison Jab did more to Spadef Clef, which makes sense obviously because it's Spadef Clef, and I'm pretty sure it even did more to Fizdef Clef as well. So I wanted to do more guaranteed damage to Clef, so that's why we're running a physical Nidoqueen, because Nidoqueen's physical attack is higher than its special attack. So yeah, physical Clef makes sense. Ice Punch is the Torn, and then Earthquake is also for stab, as well as being able to hit the Dracozolt and the Colossal. This also does provide us a hopefully not lose to Dracozolt button. That's the main reason we're running Shuka, so we don't lose to Earthquake, because Dracozolt gets Earthquake because it needs that. Next up, we have How Rude Are Zarude. With leftovers, we have Bulk Up, Darkest Lariat, Jungle Healing, and Power Whip. We have 140 speed, which is the same speed we have on this thing, which is, I believe, his team is very slow, by the way, which I'm pretty sure is just for Jolly Dracozolt. It is. So outside of Sand, which of course he does have with Hip Out on, we are able to outspeed Dracozolt, which is nice. After Bulk Up, we can pretty much live hits from Dracozolt fairly easily that isn't Banded Outrage. If he's Dragon Claw, we can take Dragon Claws relatively well with Mr. Zarude here. Does it even get Dragon Claw? I'm pretty sure it does. Whatever, dude. At +1, we can Jungle Heal off the outrage damage anyway, so it's not a super big deal. If we're +1 when Dracozolt comes in, that is. If we can't set up a Bulk Up in front of it and then be fine. But if Dracozolt comes in after we're +1, we can Jungle Heal off the outrage damage. And then he also does not deal well with this Pokemon outside of Torn. He really struggles breaking a Bulk Up Zarude, so that'd be pretty fun to try to spike stack him, wear his team down, and then go in with Bulk Up Zarude late game. That's going to be the game plan. Is get rid of Colossal, chip down Clef, chip down Torn, and start clicking some god dang buttons. Next up, we got Flapper, our Dragonite, with the Choice Band. We have Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Extreme Speed, and Iron Tail, with once again speed for the Jolly Dracozolt. Pretty straightforward set. Just we had to click some damn buttons. We got the Choice Band to Iron Tail because it has a roll to Oko, Spadef, Clef, so that's what we're rolling with. E-Speed, just nice little priority in case Dracozolt is in range, but Sand is up. We can go ahead and click a Choice Banded. Extreme Speed coming off a massive attack, so that should be able to do a lot. Dragon Claw, just stab, and then Earthquake, hits Dracozolt, hits Colossal, hits Berserker. Seems pretty self-explanatory. Next up, we got Sheldon, our Wartortle. Scald, Flip Turn, Toxic, and Rapid Spin. Mostly Fizdef set, which I'm not really sure what it was meant to live at this point. We obviously don't live a hit from Dracozolt. We might live an Outrage from Dracozolt, or a Dragon move, or a neutral move, I guess you could say, from Dracozolt, but we obviously don't live a Bolt Beak. So yeah, I'm not really sure what this defense was meant for, but we have it. So yeah, Toxic is there for the Slowbro, Rapid Spin for removal, Flip Turn for pivoting, Scald because it's Scald. And then last but certainly not least, we have an Air Balloon Aggron with Head Smash, Heavy Slam, Toxic, and Stealth Rock. So here to get up Stealth Rock because, once again, his removal isn't the best, and we can also 1v1 his removal option in Colossal. Main reason we're running Air Balloon is simply because if he is not running any attacking move on Hippo other than Earthquake, we hardwall Hippo. It's the same reason Air Balloon Excadrill was a thing in OU for a while for Hippo, because with Toxic, that set, the max HP, max speed Excadrill set was a thing for a while. With Earthquake, Iron Head, Rapid Spin, Toxic, that was a thing for a while, was so you could wall Hip Out on, because they didn't run anything other than Earthquake. So yeah, that's the same idea here. If he's not running like Ice Fang or some sort of coverage move, we hard wall Hippo. We can set up rocks on it, we can Toxic it, and go from there. And honestly, waste Sand turns is another big plus to that. Head Smash with Rock Head, so we can just drop a Torn if we're able to get the hit off. And then Heavy Slam for Clef. Pretty self-explanatory rest of the set. So with all that being said, bit of a all over the place, mumbly jumbly team builder. I don't really know what I was saying half the time because I'm an idiot, but it's fine. We'll make do. We're going to go ahead and get connected with our boy D.Rey, and I'll see you guys in the battle right about meow. Alrighty, peasants, we are back here with our battle versus Mr. D.Rey here in the BBR. And yeah, we're gonna just hop right into this. I was, thinking I was gonna have to ramble for a little bit, but I don't have to ramble, and that's always a good thing because, well, my ramblings they're either like hit or miss. They're either like hugely entertaining, or just completely and totally wastes of time, which is basically, me as a person. So yeah, it's whatever. But yeah, if you missed the team builder, go back and check that out. I'm back to recording those and doing those like a good draft league player. So yeah, go check that out. But I definitely expect to see the top 5 and probably Noctowl, maybe Tangela, maybe Webs, but definitely he's just gonna bring the Regen Core, the Torn, and the Clef, and the Hippo, and the Burrow, and the Dracozolt. Like those, there's no way the top 5 don't come to this game. I think I could see a world where he might not bring Dracozolt specifically, but at that point, I think you just bring Dracozolt as like a 6th mon because the rest of the team is just, it is what it is. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what he ends up bringing. I want to say I'm confident in this. He does have a really shitty removal, so I guess I could see Colossal coming, but I think he'd more so bring Noctowl with Defog for removal in this game. Maybe even Defog Torn, but that just seems kind of a waste on Torn. He does bring the top 5 and Cole, so just the top 6 makes sense. So yeah, if you don't know D.Rey, go check him out. One of the nicest dudes on the internet. Definitely recommend going and watching his stuff. But in terms of leads, he does not deal well with lead offensive Frostlass at all, so that is the play that we are going to make. I love Dragonite in this game. I also love Zarude in this game if we're able to weaken Clef and get it in front of either Slowbro or Hippo, which should be relatively easy. So yeah, I think we're looking okay here. I really want to spike stack this dude, so yeah, should be a good time all around. Got a physical Nidoqueen as well, should be fun. I think Frostlass is definitely the lead here. We're modest. We have a decent amount of Spadef, which is to live a Life Orb Heat Wave from offensive Torn, so we can take that if we absolutely have to. Don't really know if I want to. Actually, I'm pretty sure if he's offensive Torn, I'm calced to one-shot it with Ice Beam, if I remember correctly. Yes, I'm calced to one-shot a offensive Torn with Ice Beam. So if that's the lead matchup, I can take the Heat Wave and kill it. So we might end up doing that. It's just gonna all depend on what he leads. But like I said, just to reiterate, go check out D.Rey. One of the nicest dudes around. Definitely recommend it. But yeah, let's hop on in and see if we can't get our BBR season back on track. Picked up a win in UPA this past week as I'm recording this. So we can get another win here. We're, gonna start looking pretty good and everywhere. He leads off with Trinidad. Okay, so you love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. So we live any one hit. We have a ton of Spadef on this thing. So let me just double check. Heat Wave. He is Life Orb. Life Orb Heat Wave, we will live. It does 83 to 99. So we guarantee live 1. I'm clicking Ice Beam. If he's gonna want to stand and attack me, I'm gonna kill him. He could taunt thinking I'm going for spikes, but he might also just U-turn out, not wanting to take an Ice Beam to the face. So we'll see what he ends up going for. He's going to U-turn out, that's fine. So he doesn't have great switch-ins to a Life Orb Ice Beam though. You get the Curse Body on turn 1, you love to see it. He does have Colossal, which can come in. He has Slowbro, which can come in. I think he's probably just gonna go Colossal though, so he can potentially Rapid Spin. Naughty List is gonna be Colossal. Makes sense. Get it, Cole. Haha, it's funny. We can snag a freeze here. That'd be great. We can get a couple spikes up. That'd be quite hilarious. So we're gonna go for Ice Beam. Gonna reveal our Life Orb, which is fine. We do not get the freeze, unfortunately. That would have been just too nice. Out here asking for a freeze. Yeah, I'm that dude. We'll go into Sheldon here. You'll definitely be going into Sheldon. Could have gone for a Spike. I think Spike probably would have been the better play, as I said that I wanted to Spike stack this dude because his removal's bad. But we will still be able to get up T-Spike at some point this game, so I'm not super worried about it at this point in time. He's gonna go for a Spike of his own. All right. I could just go for Scald, obviously, but I am a little bit worried about a potential weakness policy set. That could be a thing. Rapid Spin is pretty free, and I can flip turn out after, so we will go for Rapid Spin here. I don't think he's saying it all. He could he could have, you know, feared Shell Smash, which if I was Shell Smash here, honestly, kind of just went in a little bit if I was freaking Shell Smash. But unfortunately, the main reason I'm not Shell Smash is because of this thing, and War Turtle does not learn Dark Pulse for some reason. So we're gonna Rapid Spin off. We'll throw off a Toxic on Slowbro, put this thing on a timer. Unless he's Calm Mind Rest, in which case I'm never talking to D.Rey again. That's a joke, obviously, but it would be quite unfortunate if he does end up having Rest on this set. But we will be able to land the Toxic. We can flip turn out after now, which will be nice. He's gonna go for a feature side. Okay, I respect it. But I think I'm just gonna go into Zarude. How does he deal with Zarude? We can just flip turn here. Rapid Spin, Toxic, flip turn, and he'll probably be able to just, you know, figure out that our last wave is Scald just based on the fact that I haven't clicked Scald yet, but hey, it's whatever. Yeah, Slowbro does, I mean, he could have Fire Move, but honestly, this could be an offensive Slowbro. This could be offensive. It wouldn't totally surprise me, but I'm not too certain if that's something he would want to bring here. I am a Spit F Zarude with Bulk Up and Jungle Healing, so I can, you know, deal with Scald Brands, deal with Toxics and whatnot. So it's obviously too early to go for Bulk Up at all, but we could very well yeah, just click a button, try to get some fat damage off on something. Although I might be tempted to double out on Colossal because I don't want to get fucking flame bodied. Granted, we do have Jungle Healing. It's just I'd rather not have to waste that turn, you know. But I think we will go into Zarude here because the feature site is up. It is a Dark type. It makes the most sense. Lan is seeming to be a little bit finicky at the moment, so that's no bueno. That's no bueno at all. Things you don't like to see, that. We'll bring in our Zarude as he goes for a Scald. Makes sense. That's gonna do absolutely nothing. He does snag the burn, which sucks, but whatever. Whatever. It's all good. It's gonna take a little bit of Toxic damage. Things you love to see. I think I just go for Jungle Healing here. And then pivot into whatever he wants to bring in after. He's gonna switch into Colossal. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. We'll just get our Jungle Healing off. Bruh, look at that freaking animation, boys. So clean. Jungle Healing is actually, like, super good. So that was all around the best play, I think. Then here, we can probably just go back into Sheldon, or we can go into... I think we can go into Nidoqueen here. Nidoqueen probably isn't the best play, but I think it'll be alright. He gets to click a Fire move, but what's it going to be, like Heat Crash? Maybe like Fire Blast or something, Flamethrower. Overheat, potentially, but we should be able to live any one hit. We can get in Nidoqueen, and we can get up a T-Spike. He's going to double. Alright. Into the Torn, okay. So Nidoqueen versus a Torn. Ice Punch doesn't kill. I'm gonna get up a layer of T-Spike. Just because I should be able to easily live any one hit. Like Life Orb Hurricane doesn't even do that much. He's just gonna U-turn out. That's cool. Probably bring in Slowbro, which is fine. Just totally cool with me. Because we're just gonna continue to rack up toxic damage on it, which is, you know, that's cool. I'm content with that. Get up our T-Spike. Start whittling his team down. Slowly but surely. Could be a little bit aggressive and go into Frostlass here, which might not be the worst idea in the world. Could also just go hard into Dragonite, honestly. I actually kind of like going into Frostlass. Not just clicking Shadow Ball, because he has absolutely no Shadow Ball resist at all. Yeah, that's actually true. He has no Shadow Ball resist, so. Bring it in here as he goes for another Scald. He's gonna do a decent amount. Nothing we can't take, though. Hey! Curse Body is not 30%. You know, it feels so good to be on the other side of Curse Body for once. It feels so fucking good. I could get a Spike Up. His switch into this is going to be Colossal. So I do think I just want to go for Shadow Ball. Because if I get a Spit F drop, it could potentially 2 KO. I think it's going to be Fist F Colossal as well, though. Yeah, back in a naughty list. Just slowly start whittling this thing down. Is he Boots? He is Boots, okay. That is a lot, dude. That's a crit. I was gonna say, if that wasn't a crit, we could just kill it. But unfortunately, that was a crit. He can't Rapid Spin here, and I think it's more beneficial to me to just get a Spike Up here and prevent him from Rapid Spinning. If he wants to get a Hazard Up, that's fine. I think it's just in my best interest to prevent him from spinning and letting him kill me. He's gonna go for Rock Blast. He does hit, unfortunately. But that's fine. I love Curse Body. Oh no. I don't feel bad. I do feel bad. I feel bad. I like D.Rey. D.Rey's a great guy. But at the same time, do I feel bad? Not really. Not really. That's just because I'm a dick, though. We can get in Sheldon. So I just have to be aggressive, predicting this thing come in from here on out, so I can keep it from spinning. We got Hazards up, which is what we wanted. Scald is Scald. There's no reason to ever not click Scald, so we just Scald here. As I say Scald again, because Scald. Oh boy. He's going to switch, of course. Probably into Slow Bro. Yep, he's just switching between these two things, which is fine, because we're whittling them down slowly but surely. We can flip turn here. Can definitely just go for a flip turn. As he's just going to continue to take toxic damage. Obviously, he does have Regenerator, which we're not really making any, significant progress on getting rid of this thing, but good enough progress, It's just going to be, once we get rid of Colossal, once, it's going to be like the domino effect. Once one of his things falls, we're going to be able to, do more. But until that point, it's just going to be more of the same, just whittling. Just whittling. Going to How Rude here. You see if he pulls the double. Now he's going to go for a Shadow Ball. All right. Does absolutely no damage. Shout out Spit Up's the Rude. I could be aggressive, go for Power Whip here on the incoming Colossal. I could also just go for Darkest Lariat, which will do good damage to Colossal and not allow Torn to come in for free. I think it's in my best interest to attack, right? I think it's definitely in my best interest to attack. Yeah, let's go for Lariat. He's gonna switch. He's gonna be Torn or Colossal. It's gonna be Colossal. Okay, cool. I want this thing gone. I want this thing gone very badly. Don't flame body me, please. Perfect. That should be this should not be a roll. This should kill. This should definitely kill. Darkest Lariat once again. You'll love to see it. I wouldn't be super mad if I got flame body there because I totally deserve it after what, 3 fucking Curse Bodies. But I do have jungle healing, so it wouldn't have been the end of the world. I just have to find a turn to click it. So we get rid of the Colossal, which gets rid of one of his switch-ins to this, which is fantastic. Just need Torn Weakened, which he's most certainly going into here. In which case we probably just go War Turtle on that. We also got rid of his spinner, so hazards are here to stay unless he has defog on the Torn, which I don't think he would. Obviously we cannot stay in. Just go Sheldon. Just go Sheldon. Twist-Banded Dragonite's starting to look pretty good too. He does still have a full HP Clef though, so we have to be a little bit careful about that thing, obviously. War Turtle can come in as he goes for a knock. That's a bit annoying. bit annoying. We'll flip turn though. If he goes for Hurricane, I'm going to be upset that I didn't Toxic, but I don't think he will. I think he's going to U-turn. So switching into this thing just got a lot more difficult without our Eviolite. What else do I want to get knocked off, though? Nothing, really. Because I want to keep my Air Balloon on Aggron, because if he doesn't have a second attacking move on Hippowdon, it's going to be a hard wall. Because it's Rocks. He did Hurricane. Fuck. Did that kill? Did not kill. God damn it. That is not good for me. Actually did a good amount, though. God damn. Shout out to fucking Torrent, dude. I guess we could just go Dragonite. No real reason not to. The switch in is either going to be Clef or Hippo. So, what do I lose from clicking Choice Band Iron Tail right now? Because the only way it's bad is if he goes hard Hippo, which I don't think you go Hippo first. I think you would go Clef first on the Dragon type, right? I'm clicking fucking Iron Tail, bro. Show me the Clefable, D.Rey. Show me the damn Clefable. He might have Icy Wind. He might have Icy Wind. He does have Icy Wind. Does a decent chonk. I do manage to land. And barely miss out on the KO. I hate it here. Alright, we got a sack. We got a sack. We got a sack. Guess it's gotta be Sheldon. No way we're sacking Dragonite here. If it wasn't Bandit, I might have. He's gonna double as well, okay. Into Chomper, which is going to be the Hippo. Get the poison off on that thing, you love to see it. Sets up the sand. Get in our boy Sheldon here. As I assume he would want to Stealth Rock first to be able to get his... Oh, no, he's going to want an Earthquake first to be able to get his rocks up to stay, right? That's what I would think. I was going to click Scald. He's going to switch. Okay. He's going to go hard Drake Assault? That'd be crazy. Going to bring in Goons. Spike is looking real nice, dude. Residual damage is looking real nice. He's gonna get Jimmy buffeted. Oh, yeah, dude. That's looking real nice. Back into Zarude. I think my way of winning this game is gonna be Zarude at the end of the day. That is definitely boots Torn though. It's just boots 4 attacks, I think. It's gonna Scald again. Gets another burn, which is super unfortunate. I think I have to go for jungle healing, right? Because I can't kill anything that comes in unless I'm at full health. He's gonna switch here 100%. I think he probably goes Torn. I'm gonna make the Dragonite double. And hope that after this turn it'll be in range of Banded Extreme Speed. Based on Iron Tail damage, which did almost like 90%, 80, 90%, 70, somewhere between 75 and 90%, I'd say. He'll be at like what? 50, 40 something? 50, 40 something? Somewhere in that range. I don't think he'll be like above, well above half. He goes into Esperanza. It's Clef, okay. Well, in that case, I think this is where we make the Aggron play. That Clef is boots as well, because he did not take hazard damage, but he did take sandstorm damage, so. Man's out here with all the fucking hazards. He's definitely going Hippo. Alright, he teleports. Good play. So he'll see my air balloon and probably not go Hippo. I think he has to go Torn here. Or obviously he goes slow, bro. He could very well go slow, bro. But he does go slow, bro. Okay. Aggron. Slow, bro. I don't think he's Fizz though. I think there's a chance this kills. I think we go for head smash, boys. I wish I was offensive. We land, thankfully. Shit. He's gonna scald. But he should die. He pops off a balloon, which is unfortunate, but yeah, okay. Cool. That thing's dead. Get the fuck out of here. Awesome. So that's gonna be a War Turtle kill. And Slowbro's gonna go down. So I don't think his Aggron has Focus Blast. So I don't think it can kill me. So I'm pretty sure I can get it. I definitely keep this alive for Clef, for one. Gonna go into Thicky Cheese, so here it is. We sack War Turtle here for sure. No way I'm giving him Aggron. Absolutely no way I'm giving him Aggron. This is where Sheldon goes down. Let's go ahead and give him that kill. Then afterwards we'll be able to bring in he's also definitely Smooth Rock Hippo, by the way. He'll definitely be able to bring in Nidoqueen after, or Weevil rather. Get the heck on out of there, beef. Gonna go for the Bolt Beak. Makes sense. Yeet. Thanks for coming, Sheldon. I appreciate you. You toxic to the thing, so you done what we needed to do. He's life orb, okay. So this thing is gonna be taking hella chip damage. We just bring in the Khaleesi here. We are Shuka, so we are pretty much a hard wall to this Pokemon at this point. We could get cute and go for jab or punch, but it's just not worth. There's an earthquake button right here. He could go for earthquake of his own, thinking it kills, but he should know I'm Shuka. He should definitely know I'm Shuka Berry, based on me going into it here. Whether or not he still tries to attack me, I mean that's on him. Whether or not he wants to, he thinks it's worth the damage. But yeah, he's gonna switch into Torn. No, into Clef. Okay. Well, my friend. There's an earthquake for your trouble. That is very physically defensive. Actually, no, it's just not sheer force boosted. Well, in that case, this is like 70 to spit up Clef. We have a good amount of attack at best. It just drops. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. A lot of people forget the Nidoqueen and I think Nidoking. I know obviously I'm looking at Nidoqueen stats, but I'm pretty sure Nidoking also has higher physical attack. It's always good to see a Clefable go down without doing anything though. We keep this alive. I don't think we need Zarude. Actually, we might need Zarude for Hippo. But I want to keep my Shuka Berry is the thing. We've seen U-turn, Hurricane, knock off Icy Wind. He can't touch me. Never mind. We're good. We can go into Aggron easily. We can easily go Aggron here. He's gonna go for a knock. Yeah, I definitely want to keep my Shuka Berry. Way more valuable to me than anything else in that situation. Do. Aggron versus a Hippo. I just want to see how much I do. Fucking nothing, okay. I'm still gonna click it though. Because it still does more than anything else I can click at this point. Which is kind of pathetic. Okay. Gonna set the sand back up. This is gonna do like 15% if I hit. There's also Fizz Death in the couch, so he might not be pissed off. Well, it's not gonna do anything in the couch because he missed. I'm going Dragonite here. He has Slack off, he clicks it. He does have it, okay. Only slightly annoying. Dragonite. Dragon Claw does a lot, and he cannot go into his thing on me. That's a sentence I said. He can't go Dracozolt on it, obviously. So we just click Choice Band, D-Claw, and hope for the best. There's like 35%-ish. 32 to 38 to be specific. I just, you know, threw it somewhere in the middle. He does switch. What? What is that play, bro? I think we're just dead. Just banned it, bro. Get the hell out of here. That's choice banded Dragonite, my guy. Yeah, I got a Dragonite kill. Things you love to see. I'm gonna bring in Thicky Cheese. So at this point, I do believe I can just sack off Aggron. He's gonna take Sand, Life Orb, and Poison at the end of this turn. So it's probably in my best interest to be able to Extreme Speed kill it. He's gonna go for D-Claw. He's gonna take another round of all this too. He's gonna go for Dragon Claw. We just head smash. Doesn't matter what he clicks. Zolt will get a second one, and Aggron will go down. There's the Quake. Alright. There's another run of Life Orb, Sand, and Poison. Spike's coming through in the clutch. You love to see it. Actually, does Sandstream Pokemon take... Does it even take sand damage? I don't know if it does. It could totally just not even take sand damage, and I wouldn't know because I'm stupid. We can go back into Flapper. And we could just click E-Speed. Could have gone into Nidoqueen, but didn't. He's gonna switch. Interesting. Interessante. Does a decent amount. We're still fine on HP though. He's gonna slack off. We're just going to Zarude. As long as I have Dragonite alive, I can't lose to Dracozolt at the range of that. Actually, it might even die to Spike. It might die to Spike. I'm not sure how low it is. There's a slack off. He's also about to run out of sand turns because he switches in. Oh, sand was still up. So that's a thing worth noting. Is it better to bulk up first or jungle heal first? Honestly, probably bulk up while this thing's in front of me, right? Yeah, it's totally bulk up. That way I can take the hit from Thicky Boy better. I think he switches, obviously. But then I could just jungle healing on the... Oh, he stayed in. Does he have Whirlwind? Could be mildly annoying if he has Whirlwind. I'm gonna go for Earthquake. We'll find out if he has Whirlwind. Earthquake and Slack Off are, I'm pretty sure, all we've seen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all we've seen so far. This thing is no longer a threat to me. I jungle heal here. Because if he doesn't have Whirlwind, I just win with this. If he has Whirlwind, it could be annoying. It might have to go down to a 1v1 where it's last mon. Okay, so he switches into Thicky Cheese. I'm at +1 defense. He's gonna die. He's totally just gonna die to Spike. Yeah, he just dies to Spike. Okay. That's a Frost last kill. Okay. Trickle goes down, and now we just spam Power Whip until it dies. There's a Rude versus Hippo. +1 Power Whip if he's Fist F does 80 to 95. So yeah, he should just die. If he does have Whirlwind, it's gonna get real fucking annoying, but hopefully he just doesn't. Hopefully he just doesn't have Whirlwind. Better yet, hopefully I just fucking hit. That's the best case scenario. Is I just hit and we don't have to worry about it. Unfortunately, Darkest Lariat doesn't do shit. So just land. Forehead. And we do Think Rest. So this should just drop. And it does. There we go. Team coming through. Doing stuff and things. Getting the dub, which you love to see. Our first win in BBR in a minute. Great game to my boy D.Rey. Definitely go check him out. I do apologize for the Cursed Bodies early game. It's super freaking annoying. But one of them was on a U-turn. One of them was on the move you killed me with. And you didn't stay in on a Life Orb Frost Blast with a slow, bro. So, like, yeah, it's annoying that it procs 3 times, but you never stay in there. Like, and one of them was on the turn you kill me. So, I don't know. It's not. I don't think it was game changing in any way. It's more so just annoying. Yeah. So relatively hacks free game, I'd say. Let me know what you guys think about that. But yeah, definitely go check out D.Rey. Feels really good to get back in the win column, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.